Live. I think we're live on TikTok over here. Sup TikTok fam. Sup YouTube fam. All right. Guys, welcome to the Joyish Kingdom. Welcome to Tea Time episode 43. This wasn't even supposed to be tea time. I was supposed to film this, like you guys know, tea time's on Wednesdays. But yesterday was just a day that did not happen. I don't know what happened to that day. Everything, I missed it all. And here I am doing tea time or some version of it by myself today. So we got a lot of things to talk about. Alex Becker called the NFT bull run on Twitter. You guys know the famous tweet. I talked about it. I've been talking about it. When he says it, who knows? I mean, there's always a temporary something because Alex Becker's got such a strong influence on the market. But if you guys remember during the bull run, he called the crypto gaming bull run and he called one other bull run. But literally the day he said it, it spiked up. And so I want to talk about it because it ironically like kind of did pump. And it's like still kind of like relatively pumping. And it's wild because you don't know if it's because of Alex Becker. And he put out a tweet saying it's ridiculous thinking that just because of like one person, you can move a whole market. I'm like, actually, that's not too far off. Like you've got a pretty big influence and a lot of people listen to him. So I imagine like a lot of people did buy in. And we're seeing a lot of projects mooning here left and right. We're seeing a lot of attention on the space right now. We've got Frank from DGods doxing. We've got Art Basel happening. We've got BlockFi going completely kaput, basically. We have Elon Musk thinking about making a new phone. We have Twitter potentially being banned off the App Store. We have Coinbase potentially having problems with Apple. We have XRP being delisted from the market. We've got a lot of things to say. So I hope you're excited to get into it. If you are, make sure you click that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Join the kingdom. What else? Make sure to follow me on Twitter. Where else? TikTok. If you guys are on TikTok, follow me on TikTok at Kate Bergman. And without further ado, let's get in. Oh my God, Kanye. I see. Dude, I don't even know what happened to Kanye. Please, Jenks, let me know what happened to Kanye or what happened with Kanye. Unless you mean the Balenciaga thing. If you mean the Balenciaga thing, then I know about that. But let's get into it. Okay, here we go. Ethereum, $1,274. This is the 7-day mark. I forget exactly what day Alex Becker put his tweet out, but it seems to be like he was kind of on the money. I would be willing to bet he called it literally right here. And we're seeing a decent little pump. I mean, who knows? If we zoom out to the 1 month, even, it doesn't look terrific. And if we zoom out even more to the 3 month, just to keep perspective for you guys, because that's what we do here at the Joinum. On a macro perspective, it's still really scary for me to sink any kind of money into it. I couldn't call it an investment yet. I think anyone who's buying the bear market's doing it themselves probably a service, because you are buying at a much discounted price. However, just know that if you buy into a coin right now, you're likely not going to be able to pull that money out for a long time. Like for you to say, okay, 1,200 is a good buy-in price, you might be right, but you might not see the profit for like a year. So when you're buying it, just ask yourself, hey, can I hold this until potentially the next bull run, which could be a long time, could be years. And if the answer is yes, then that's fine. Keep going. If you have a lot of income coming in every month, no problem. For me, I'm going to be waiting. I think ETH will get well below $1,000 for a while. I think this bear market could be a long time. So I'm not really, I'm not like jumping into the market, let's say that. And so there's some NFTs I want to buy into. I just think that the market's going to go much worse, especially after all this FTX stuff. We do also have some FTX information, but everyone's been talking about it. So it's like not, I don't know. I feel like you don't need to come here for the FTX information. Everyone else is already talking about it. But there are some things to talk about and some things that make me nervous for the real world because of what happened with FTX. And actually, can I start recording this right here? Let me see if I can record this. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Can I still see me? Am I blurry, guys? I think I'm not blurry. I think I'm good. All right. I'll double check. So I'm recording on my camera. That way I can clip it up later. I forgot I can do that. But if I save it on from Restream, it'll save the video and I'll be in this tiny box in the corner like you can see right now. And that's not very helpful for me when I want to clip up short form content. Let's see. Oh, really, Janix? It's not YouTube safe for what happened with Kanye? Then I don't know. I heard something about a swastika. But anyways. Here we go. So for the top marketplace, we've got OpenSea, Magic Eden, X2Y2, Looks Rare, Immutable. For the top 5 on the last 7 days, OpenSea with $55 million, Magic Eden with $32 million, and X2Y2 with 8. Looks Rare with 4.2 or 4.8. And also, if you guys remember, X2Y2 is a company that I've worked with a little bit before. They sponsored a couple episodes of the Tea Time Show, and they actually went away from their 0% creator royalties. That was literally their shtick in the beginning. And then they were like, you know what, fuck it, this is stupid. And so they got rid of it. So now X2Y2 has got a bit of an uphill battle because they're like, okay, what's going to be our big differentiator? Like, why are people going to use us versus other people? And that's what they're rebuilding. I think they're rebuilding their brand right now. So wouldn't be surprised if they come out with some cool announcements coming up soon. Anyways, let's jump into the market. There's been a lot of shit. So like, are we in a bull run? We're in a mini bull run, I would say. Like, I think bull run holds a lot of weight because people associate bull run with a long macro scale. We're going in, we're all going to make money. When I say bull run right now, I say in the context of a recession. In the context of a recession, I would say this is a small little bull cycle where we might see a little bit of an uptick, a bit more interest in NFTs. Doesn't mean you're going to buy an NFT and it's going to moon. It just means there's a lot of things going on. A lot of it has to do with some of their big movers. Like if you guys don't know Frank from DGods, he's literally like a top mover. And I don't know exactly how he became Frank, but he had this like big mask thing. So if you cover up for basically from here down, it was covered up in a mask, and then he wore sunglasses, so you can never see. And I was beyond disappointed with what he looked like. I thought he was going to look like a frat boy. He looks like a normal, like, crypto guy. And I don't know, he lost kind of his... I feel like he had a mysterious vibe about him that really set him apart, and I feel like this almost hurt the brand a little bit, but whatever. You know, I'm down for doxing. And so people were really excited about this, and it followed a whole movement of people, and it said dox with Frank. So a bunch of people came out and started doxing themselves. I thought it was fucking hilarious. And so that's what's going on there. A lot of people were doxing. I thought it was pretty cool, especially with Art Basel coming up, or it's right now, actually. And so I know the Nifty is out there. A couple of different people were doing shows. Apparently even got Sam Bankman-Fried on their shows. I'm not sure how that works, but people are getting a hold of this guy, even though he's literally like a fugitive. We have BlockFi officially filing for bankruptcy. BlockFi is like one of those companies, guys. Like this is one of those companies, like a Gemini, a Coinbase. That's the level it was at for a long time. BlockFi is one of those where people will put their retirements in. And for Block under really, really hurts. That's the same level as like an FTX, in my opinion, maybe even worse because they've been here a while. Like BlockFi is one of the first companies I ever used, ever used in crypto. First one, I think, was BlockFi, and then Gemini, and then Coinbase. I think that was the process I did. So this is really like crazy to me that these companies are going down because it's like, wow, they were doing some truly degenerate shit with our fucking money. But whatever, you know, like, I guess you deserve it. I mean, if you're really doing that, I'm sure they were getting tons of money during the run. Okay, we got some Elon Musk stuff. Here we go. Elon Musk says people threatened to remove Twitter from the App Store. This was crazy to me. People were like, okay, what happens if this happens? Are you going to like make a phone? And Elon Musk literally said, I'll make a phone. And like, I don't know what you guys, would you buy a Tesla phone just to use Twitter? Because like, I think the right move here would to maybe create a device that would have Twitter on it. And basically, okay, what do you guys think about this? Instead of Elon Musk coming with a phone that would rival Apple, which I just don't think it would, could he instead make a device that is just for Twitter? And hold on, come with me here. If he made Twitter an all-in-one everything platform for you, wouldn't it make sense to have a device that has just that on it? Like the phone is the platform. So instead of you like logging your Twitter account, it's like your phone is the Twitter. And if your Twitter is supposed to be everything, that might be the exact thing that Elon Musk is going for. I wouldn't be surprised if this is in the works because I know Elon Musk just doesn't like to be, I don't know, pushed in any way. He wants to be able to do what he wants, and he more than likely will get his way. So we'll see what happens here. I heard this was not a thing anymore. I heard he talked to I heard he talked to Apple, and there wasn't a problem here. So this might be just a headline. It's just I just saw this on the timeline this past week, and so I wanted to just weigh in on it. I don't think I would buy a Tesla phone though, unless it was just for Twitter, just for social media kind of thing. Hold on, there was something else I skipped for Elon. Here we go. What's the last one? Apple. Yeah, this is the other one. Elon Musk Neuralink ready for implementation in 6 months. All right. I don't know about y'all, bro, but like, this seems hella early, bro. Like, Neuralink already? What do you mean it's ready for human? Dude, this isn't like implementation to test and stuff. They're ready to test on humans. And maybe it's just me not having paid attention to like Neuralink and like their process and updates and stuff. But I feel like he just kind of broke this into the main I don't know, maybe it was a couple years ago. I don't know. For me, this seems like it's way too soon. I'm like, on a human brain, I mean, I gotta know exactly what he means by that. Like, how deep, what level are you going to like take over your brain? You know, because I'm a proponent of this. I don't have a problem with going cyborg mode. I don't have a problem with me turning part of like my whatever into robot, because we already are doing that. Like, the only difference between me like having code in me versus my phone is just on my phone. And I don't know. I know people are gonna say, yeah, but if you do this, one thing leads to another, and then technology and AI and blah blah blah. Like, okay, you don't think in 20 years we're going to get there anyway? You don't think in 20 years we're going to have some version of this anyway? And in my head, I just feel like the highest risk comes with the highest reward. And I think that's what this is. I just am shocked at how fast this came. I thought this was going to be years away still. But who knows? I guess not. I'd love to know what you guys think in the chat right now. If you think this is the move, or if this is scary, would you do this? Would you do Neuralink? I think I would. Not in 6 months. I wouldn't be the first round. I would be the second or third round. I'd be down. But like, that's crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. We have Apple blocking Coinbase wallet release on iOS. So Apple won't let Coinbase release on their app store. And here's the reason. They want to take a 30% cut on NFT gas fees, and they can't do it because that's not a thing. They didn't like make the app store purchase system compatible with crypto like that. And I don't even know how that would work. They want to collect a 30% commission every single fee, which is like, of course they do, you know. But like, it's a lot of people were like, oh, big government, blah blah blah. It's like, no, business. They want to make money because you're using their platform. That makes sense. However, I think they're just going to figure out a way around it. I think this is how it's going to work with pretty much all companies. They're just going to be like, well, we're going to have to get around this at some point. We're going to have to fix it. We're going to have to begin implementing it because we use it more and more. And if crypto truly becomes the currency of the internet, then we're only going to use it more and more. And these companies are going to have to, they're going to be forced to move with the times, because the biggest movers are going to be using it, and the biggest influencers are going to be using it. And they can't just not do it because their audiences of millions of people. I mean, Elon Musk has like 100 million followers, guys. He's got a massive finger on the pulse of the world right now. And so I think they're going to come along with the times and move forward. So, okay, wait, I think there's one more thing. Yes, here's the other thing before we jump into FTX stuff, and then we'll talk about the market a little bit too. Also, if you guys know about content creation, NFTs, or branding, drop them in below. Oh, video's choppy. Okay, it's probably moving all the tabs around right now. No, Janix, it's probably me because I have so many tabs open and my computer's been slow all day today. I hope it's not too bad. Either way, I'll have clips coming from this. So if you missed out on some of the information during the stream, I'll also be posting them. Just make sure you're following me on Twitter and TikTok, because I'll post all the shorts there. We have Coinbase no longer supporting XRP as of December 5th, 2022. So literally in 4 days, Coinbase will no longer support XRP on December 5th. What do you guys think is going to happen to the XRP army? Dude, they are fucked wrong. What's up, Zozer? Good to see you again as well. This is pretty crazy. I'm not exactly sure what caused this. In fact, they're not just getting rid of XRP, getting rid of Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum class limit. These are all top 100 coins, guys. I don't know what happened. Potentially has to do with like their like court case thing, I guess. I heard it was because of a lack of volume. That's the information I've been given. That's all I really know about it, is that they don't have volume. And I'm not sure what to think about that. It's like, I guess so, but they're top 100 coin. They've got, that means their market cap is higher than most coins out there. So I don't quite understand it. What's up, Sean? I see Sean in the chat. What's up, dude? Big tip energy move. I guess so, dude. I guess they just don't need them. Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Oh no, we'll hit FTX. This is a quick one. And there we go. Telegram is planning to build a crypto exchange and non-custodial wallet. This is what Discord needs to do. All right, Discord's going to get left in the dust. I hear a lot of people saying that they like Telegram. I don't often hear people saying they love Discord. I don't know exactly what that's about. I hate Telegram. I love Discord. I don't know what everyone hates about Discord. Honestly, like for small communities, I think it's amazing. Telegram just feels like a scam central. I feel like I'm in a ghetto. Like if there's a ghetto online, it's Telegram. I swear to God, I just don't like Telegram. It feels weird. All that happens there is I get scammed or scammers hit me up, and like that happens in Discord. But Discord's got like a nice UI. And just Telegram just looks like shit, dude. But anyways, I'm down for them to be innovating. I'm down for them to get better. I would use Telegram if I liked them. I just think their shit's ugly, and I don't like the layout of it. I don't really like anything about it. Anyways, moving on. I'm sure the FTX extravaganza is not news to anybody. And because it's not news, I don't want to talk about everything that everyone else is already talking about. There's no extra value there in me just regurgitating what everyone's already said about FTX. You guys already know. A company worth billions of dollars went down overnight. That's what happened. And so, because we live in a capitalistic world where everyone's trying to make a buck, Amazon has approved an 8-episode TV series on the FTX collapse. Of course they did. Of course they did. And I'm going to watch that shit too, because this is funny. Not funny. It's not funny at all. Let me backtrack here. It blows. I can't even believe how much money people lost on this exchange, because it was supposed to be safe, and they've lost huge percentages of their net worth. So first, you're a fucking idiot for keeping your money on FTX after Celsius went under and like 10 other places went under. You're an idiot for going under, but doesn't mean I'm not empathetic. That sucks for you if you lost your money. Now, I've seen the Quadriga documentary on Netflix. I don't remember what it's called. And it basically outlined what happened, which is exactly what happened to FTX essentially. But the founder got away with it and like ran away and then apparently faked his own death, and nobody knows. It's a big mystery. But it was a great documentary is my point. We're seeing this happen in real time. That was like 10 years ago, that documentary that came out or something. This was happening in real time. So it's kind of cool in a sense that we are living through the crazy times of crypto. Like when people say this is the Wild West, it's like, yes, we are. And because of that, you get the privilege, right? You get the privilege of living through the bullshit. Like you're going to be here. And when this world is now in a fully metaversal, in the future, when we live in a metaverse-like world, you will have like been there. You know what I mean? Like you've been there. You were OG. You saw it happen. You watched it happen. You were part of it. You had money there. You lost money. It's kind of cool in that sense, even though it's fucked. Hey, David, what's up, dude? Let's see what else. I see you guys in the comments. Won't sign up for Neuralink, or we would have been waiting for CryptoPunk or Cyberpunk in the tunnels of Cali forever. It'll be a while from now, especially when going into human. Yeah, I don't know, man. I see Sean says no one's going to hop off Discord to utilize Telegram the same way. Yeah, I'm not sure. Zozer says, I agree, Telegram's ugly as hell. I just thought it always did, dude. Joe Main says XRP. Yeah, man, I don't know. I'm not sure what to expect about the XRP situation. That was weird. The XRP army was not happy, including Crypto Mace, ZK. I saw them out there. They weren't too happy about that whole thing, but who knows? Anyways, this video came out. So here we go. FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried says FTX is fully solvent and withdrawals could be opened up today. And I just don't understand this guy. It's like evil Vitalik Buterin almost. He looks weird. He sounds weird. Something's not quite right with this guy. He keeps saying things and like none of them are real. And it's fucking weird, bro. Like I don't understand it. He keeps saying things and contradicting himself a minute later. And it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, he's on the run. He's literally on the run. And he's like making videos. He's in Twitter Spaces earlier talking about his whole thing. He makes excuses. He doesn't answer questions. It's fucked, bro. Like who is this? Hold on. Let me zoom back out here. Delete all these tabs so maybe it won't zoom. It won't freeze on me. Give me 2 seconds, guys. All right. There we go. And we are back. XRP is a bank token. I don't know. I've never wanted it. Someone has to have his account. Joe Main. I don't know anything about Rich Fox Club NFT. Dave, I believe everything he says. Yeah, man, this guy sounds sketchy as fuck. I don't either, dude. And honestly, I was panicking a little bit because I was like, shit, we're at 18 minutes already. But I forgot this is tea time. So tea time, we get to go as long as we want. It'll probably end up being another 20 minutes or so. We'll just kind of riff about other stuff. I have an interview with myself that I need to record as well. I might literally record that actually, like right after this. It's 9:30 right now. I got some time. Oh, I forgot TikTok lives over here. What's up, TikTok? Okay, what else? So Crypto Bull Run. NFT Bull Run, sorry. NFT Bull Run from Alex Becker. What do I think about it? I think that we're seeing more volume on OpenSea. We're seeing a bit of an uptick in floor prices. I saw Invisible Friends did amazing. They went to like 1.3 ETH at one point, which is 50% almost of, or no, not quite 50%, but like very close to 50% of Invisible Friends Genesis, which is at 2.3 ETH. Wait, so that is more. 1.3, yeah, over 50% of the Genesis collection. That's really impressive. I haven't seen a secondary collection do that. It's because they had a low supply, same supply as the Genesis collection. Most secondaries are like double, or if the collection's 10,000, they'll do a 15,000 supply of the second collection, or 20,000. I think that's why the price is typically about a quarter of the Genesis collection. Like a lot of times, like right now, I believe the World of Women Galaxy is 0.3 ETH, and then the World of Women Genesis is like 1.3 ETH or something like that. And that's pretty common. And like same with Bored Apes and Mutant Apes, it's quite a bit less because there's double the supply. We saw Valhalla fly over 1 ETH. A lot of drama about that NFT. I don't really care or know any of the details about that, to be honest. Let's see some in the comments here. A couple $100 to XRP lost. Didn't get to trade before Coinbase delisted. Oh no, Valhalla's up. Yeah. I saw Valhalla's at like 0.8. So I don't know too much about it other than a bunch of influencers pumped it or something. Like what else is new? I don't know why everybody was so mad about that. But other than that, I mean, I would say the interest around NFT has picked up. And that's the thing. Like, I don't know how much of a hold Alex Becker still has on the market. Like, when he tweets that, what number of people go and buy an NFT? I did. Like, I bought a couple NFTs. I flipped a 3D Invisible Friend, got 0.8 ETH profit from that. Shout out Cole. And then I bought a couple Wolf Boy NFTs. I just believe in them, and their phase 2 is coming soon. And I like the team. They're very strong entrepreneurs in their team, and they've got a great brand, great art. I really like them. TikTok question. Socialize. Hey, bro, have you heard of Developers United? I haven't. It sounds like some kind of group of developers, though. Like they're all in a group chat or something. They offer some kind of services. That's all I know. What else? What else having NFT land? That's pretty much the gist of it. Art Basel, I do wish I had gone. I see a lot of people having a lot of fun there, and I think I did miss out on some opportunity there. So it's too bad. It would have been really expensive to get out there. Miami's expensive in general, and I just come back from my conference a few weeks ago in Connecticut, and I'm flying to Colorado in like 3 weeks. And so in my head, I was like, fuck, like I'm already so behind. And that would have put me even more behind because I would have made a video. I'd have had so many hours of content to film from there and to edit from there. It would have taken forever. I was already 4 podcasts behind. This is the problem when you're like a solo creator and you're just by yourself. It's exhausting, dude. Like you have to do everything yourself, and it's so much work. Like if you were on my TikTok live, I know TikTok people are here. I streamed for like 3 hours and I was editing that entire time and I barely finished. You know, that's just how it goes. Imposters probably is a Bored Teddy Yacht Club. Sean says content with Sean. Oh yeah, Sean. Yeah, get a lot of content, dude. I'd love to see more about it. Really enjoyed the stuff you had with Gary. Sean was out there at the VFriends conference, or the VFriends like activation within Art Basel, and it looked amazing. He got to hang out with Gary, him and like 75 other people. Looks like so much fun. Socialize. See, they should check him out on Twitter, partnering with Palm Chain. Deviant A team was chilling with Bruce. Cool. Very cool. Very cool. What else? Maybe I can talk about some things I've been working on. I just bought a course on copywriting because I've already been doing copywriting for a while. I just figured it might be good to take it in a course that's tailored for business and tailored to bring in more consistent income. Because I was thinking when I was like thinking about my business that I run in Web3, where my client base is all Web3 people, I was like, why am I doing this to myself? Like, why would I limit my client base to Web3 people, most of which are running out of money? Like, I think John Carlos said it first. A lot of NFT projects are basically just companies that are slowly going bankrupt. And when I heard that, I was like, fuck, that's kind of right, isn't it? And so I've been thinking about other ways I can expand. And so I was like, let me take this course. I think it's always good to invest in yourself. And someone had asked me a question actually today on a TikTok live earlier. They said, what are your thoughts on cashing out your 401k and doing something with that money instead at the age of like 25, 30, 40 years old? And what I'll say is I know some people who have cashed out their retirement this year to go pursue something or to learn a skill. And I think if you're pulling out $10,000 or something, and that's your life savings or whatever, and you invest a few thousand of that into learning a skill that's going to pay you a few $1,000s a month, then like, how could that possibly not be the right decision? That's my opinion. Now, if you're a fucking dweeb who's not going to ever do any work and you're so beyond lazy that you're just hoping someone else will do it, you think taking a course will drop people into your lap and then you won't have to do anything, you'll just be magically handed money, you will not get anywhere no matter what. And so you might as well save that money, I guess. But if you have an even ounce of desire to leave your mark on the world, how are you going to do that without learning a skill and probably also not creating content? Like, how do you hope to change the world and leave a mark on this world without content. It makes no sense. You're going to reach like a fraction amount of people if you don't start posting content. And posting content is how you get new clients anyway. So it's like, it all makes sense. I was like, I might as well add an extra skill and perfect this shit. Like if you can perfect copywriting, you also perfect clickbait. You also perfect literally everything else in your life to a point where you're optimized everywhere. And it seems like the most clear and obvious skill. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on. So for people who are asking, is this NFT bull run here? Should I buy pictures? Should I buy that picture? Should I try and flip this penguin? Ask yourself how much money you have and what percentage of your money is in NFTs. Ask yourself if you really need this money. Do you have money coming in every month? Are you sitting pretty? Are you good? Are you gonna be okay if an emergency comes? Then I would say go ahead and do what you want. But if the answer is not yes to that, you should be really be limiting, I think, that, because you don't know how long the bull run could last. We've already been going for a few days. I thought about not making this video because he tweeted this NFT bull run thing a few days ago, and I was a little bit worried that it was gonna be too late and I wouldn't be able to help anyone. So what I'll say is now you're probably playing around in and around near the peak, in my opinion, in a local top. I could see us hanging out here at this like decent spot for a little bit, a few days, maybe a week, maybe as long as Art Basel lasts, and then it kind of like the hype dies a little bit. People get back from Art Basel, the photos come out, the pictures come out, a couple of great, amazing Twitter spaces, and then we're just kind of like, and we putter out. That's what I see probably happening. Now, the reason I don't make those prediction videos a lot is because there's no way to know. We're like, you're one announcement from a bull run again, and you're one announcement from a bigger crash. So there's no way to predict it because you don't know what announcements to come out tomorrow. Like if FTX comes out and says, hey, we actually were solvent this whole time, that changes everything. It's like, wait, hold on. So you do have your money. So then like people start spending money again. If they get their money back, people have all this extra money people, they're going to have all this money that they thought they weren't going to have access to. They might deploy that into riskier assets that could change the whole game. And we could go on a 2-3 week bender again and have a bunch of degeneracy happen. Or we could have a new meta. We could have a new invention that comes out, or a new update on a social media platform that allows something to happen, and then NFTs pump because of it. Like how we just saw Amazon comes in and swoops in to make a documentary about FTX. We're in a world based on capitalization, capitalize on anything. And NFTs are like the most degenerate version of that. Like we saw an NFT project about World Cup pump because of some kind of World Cup meme that went around. And I was like, dude, NFTs, or a part of NFTs at least, is literally just degen playground. And there will always be opportunities there, and there will always be some fun. And in my opinion, if you're trying to like grow on social media and like be someone in Web3, I just don't see a better way than content to get there. It just seems like the easiest. You have different versions. You can do the threads. It's hard to grow on threads though, especially now. I feel like, man, at this point, dude, if you're in a bear market, even in a bull market, this would be my advice, but especially in a recession like this, niching down really deep and finding something super nerdy, super niche down, very specific, and become a fucking expert there. And then as you expand your network and as you meet more and more people, continue to be that expert, but expand slowly and learn more and more things. But you need to have something that you're an expert on, something that's like when people think of you, that's like, Cade does this and this and this. These are what he's mainly known for. You should have something like that. If you don't, that's a problem, in my opinion. If someone says your name and they say, what are they about? What kind of content they make? What's their brand? What's their identity? What's their theme? They should be able to answer that very quickly. And if they can't, that's not good. That means you don't have any cohesion behind your brand. And good thing is, there's no better time to start than today to fix that. You can fix that at any point. If you start going in a direction you don't want to go, you can just change it. If you start making content, you're not thrilled about the content you're making, you can just change it. And that can happen at any point in your life. It could happen today, it could happen tomorrow, it could happen yesterday. It happens all the time, my content. I'll be making videos and I'll be like, you know what? This content sucks. I don't want someone to come to my channel and see this content. I'm going to change it up. I'm going to make this video. And that's the power you have as a content creator. And you have all that autonomy. And the reason I think I love YouTube so much and building a personal brand is just all on me for the most part. It's all on me. And because it's all on me, I can control most of the factors. You know, I can't control what's going to go viral, but I can control the output of videos that I send out, and I can control the skills and knowledge and content that I'm putting out. So because I can control all that, my chances go up higher. But also I'm aware And you guys are aware because you follow me that you don't need a lot of followers to get opportunities. I was making a ton of money at 1,000 subscribers. I was making even more money at 2,000 subscribers. I made more money with under 5,000 subscribers in 6 months than I would say most content creators in general on earth. Like, I made a lot of money and I didn't have a lot of followers. It's just not about that. It's about value. It's about what value exchange you're giving to someone. In exchange for whatever you're offering with content, there's just ways to make it happen. You can be smart about it. And like for myself, fitting yourself in the middle, you know, where like projects needed promotion, they also need marketing, but they also need some kind of educational content. They don't want to pay for promos that aren't going to be helpful. So I fit right in there with my reviews and my audits. I was that in between. And so they're like, okay, we want a promo that's also going to tell them information about the project. It doesn't sound too shilly. And I come in and I'm like, yo, I got a review that is exactly that. And they say, perfect. And so like that worked really well for me. And that was like a good mix. But that's just something I talk about a lot because I just think that there's ideas that can come from that. Let me jump in the chat real quick. Let's see. Winners win regardless. Absolutely. Yeah, winners will always win because they'll always figure out a way. Like, they don't stop. They just keep going. And that's why they are winners. Absolutely. Bottoms don't need to have news event catalyst either. It can just be market doing market things. Absolutely. 100%. Yeah, so we don't know what's going to happen. But I would be very cautious buying into NFTs now, unless you're cool with just fucking around. But I wouldn't be holding NFTs for that long. I'd be looking to hold and get in and out relatively quick. There's a couple NFTs that I made a bet on. I guess I'll tell you now because there's not that many people who are going to see this. I bought a champs only, just because he's been hinting at it. He just sent out another tweet today. It's his 4th in 2 weeks about champs only, and I was like, well, this might be a good opportunity to flip. And so I bought into a champs only, and if they pumped, great. If not, whatever, I guess. But yeah, not making too many moves in NFT land right now. So anyways, if you guys have any other questions, let me know. I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds to ask if you got any. Other than that, we might close it out. Oh, what else has happened? What else has happened? I feel like that's pretty much it, you know? That's pretty much it. That's most of the information out there. Joe Maney, I don't even know what that square is, but I appreciate that square. Guys, if you haven't already, please click that like button for me. It helps me out tremendously. Gets this video out to more and more people. Make sure you click that Twitter button. Put me on the spot. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. David, when winter drop? It will be next week. I'm thinking about just making it maybe Monday. I'm not sure. Just make sure you follow me on Twitter or just any of my socials. I'll be talking about it everywhere. But the wind drop is coming. Comes with the Joy Age beanie. The feature items, there's 3 of them. 3 featured items for this drop. The beanie, the hoodie, and the crew neck. The crew neck and hoodie are made by Champion. The beanie is green. I love the material on it. The black hoodie and the black crew neck. Sorry. The crew neck and the hoodie are black, made by Champion. Amazing material. Heavyweight. I love everything about it. I think you guys are going to love it as well. The Joy Age t-shirt. The Joy Age Classic t-shirt, the Joy Age logo t-shirt, and the red hat duffel bag. I think those are the items that are always there. But the winter drop is coming very, very soon. So I hope you guys are excited about it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Make sure you follow me on TikTok. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, guys. I appreciate you guys being here. Until next time, continue on your Joy Age. Continue. Oh, wait, code word before you guys leave. So I know who made it. Code word NFT. No, just say bull run. I'm down. I'm down. I don't think it will happen. The code word bull run. Joe Maney, my merch site. If you go to my link tree, it's the 3rd button. It will say Joy Age merchandise, and that'll take you to. It's basically joyage.shop. www.joyagekingdom.shop. Code word bull run. I hope you guys are excited about the winter drops coming very soon. Let's put that energy out the bull run. It's going to be lit, guys. Until next time, continue on your Joy Age. Continue to learn and be grateful you're alive watching this video.